Hi there and welcome. My name is June. Thank you for joining me. This is such a wonderful, great feeling session. It's 30 minutes in length. It's a dynamic flow of Pilates-inspired progressions that has a sit-to-stand option to allow us to compare how the exercises feel in comparison to being seated, because these are designed to improve your overall range of motion, your overall flexibility, as well as your posture and alignment. It's a really feel-good workout, one that I love to actually share with you. So all you're going to need for today is a short loop band like this. If you have a long elastic band, you can just tie it. It will be the same effect whether it's a band or a long elastic band. You're going to need a squishy ball. You're also going to need some water so that you can rehydrate. So if you're ready to get started, I am. So I'm going to invite you to have a seat in your chair. So you're going to be seated for the majority of the workout. We will have that sit to stand option for you. So as you're sitting here, we always want to really focus on our form and alignment. So giving us the opportunity to sit tall and stay away from the back of the chair. We will include the back of the chair later, but right now I want you to be independent of that and for you to focus on your core connection. Right? Your core connection is the ability for you to maintain an upright torso, feeling those abdominal muscles, back and side muscles engage, holding you in that upright position. Always being very conscious of where we are in time and space. So right now my feet are about hip width apart. You're going to do the same with yours. That will allow your knee joint to align over your ankles and your big toes, right? Or your toes, excuse me. Your heels are on the ground. We will do some heel lifts, but keep those heels firmly on the ground right now. So you're going to press a little bit away. And when you press a little bit away, can you feel the reaction that happens to your torso? It kind of stirs things up and wakes you up just a little bit, doesn't it? Great. Now think tall. Always think tall. I own a Pilates studio, and Pilates is my passion. So this inspired session is really one that I thoroughly enjoy to share with you because it's my avenue and my area of expertise. So Pilates has always been developed with the intention of having you being able to feel very tall, an open heart. And that's how I want you to feel at the completion of this session today. So we'll get started. Roll your shoulders back. And again, 2 more of these. So we're going to do a little bit of a shoulder warm-up to begin. Great. Now take those shoulders, take them to your ears, then push them away. This is called depression, elevation to your ears, depression pushing down. Good, 2 more. This is an action of your shoulder girdle. And we have 1 more here, shoulders towards your ears, and then press down. Now, palms face forward. Pull your shoulder blades together and then release. Can you feel that openness in your chest? Pull the shoulder blades towards one another and release. 2 more of these. Shoulder rolls back. Excuse me, shoulders pull back. And 1 more. Lovely. Now let's do a little bit of a shoulder roll. My thumbs are out to the side. Roll the left shoulder back. And then the right. And again, roll that shoulder back. Now if you'd like to add a little bit of body movement, feel free. And right. And then left. Notice how I'm allowing my whole body to come into play. 1 more each side. Here's right. And then left. Nice job. Sitting nice and tall. Heels of your hands on the chair. Let's retract the shoulder blades back. Pull the chin in slightly. Then take your ribs and push them to your left side. Then pull them back center to your right side. Pull right. And come back now to your left. Come back to your right. Now let's do a little twist. So twist to your right side. Take your left hand onto the outside of your thigh. Then release over to your other side. Right and left again. Here we go. Right side. I'm pulling that right shoulder blade back. Now the left. Pull back. Come back to center. Reach your fingers towards your feet or towards the bottom end of the chair. Come back up and to your right side. Great. And again, reach side to side. This is my favorite. I love lateral side bends. They make me feel so good. I'm going to do 2 more of these. And then 1 more. Great. Now when I come back to the center, I'm going to move into a little bit of what we call a hip warm-up. Sitting very tall from the crown of your head to your torso. This stays tall. But take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, pull the tailbone underneath you. I want you to focus on that breath now. Inhale, sit tall. Notice how nothing's happening in my shoulders. I exhale, roll the tailbone a little bit beneath me to stretch your lower back out. Then sit up high on your sits bones. 2 more of these. Exhale, deep breath out, exhaling through your mouth. Inhale through your nose to come back up. We have 1 more exhale, back. Notice that change of music? Come back in, it's our cue that some new things are coming, but before we go, take both heels, lift them up. We want to also warm up those ankles, because we're going to take an opportunity to do some body weight by the optional sit to stand or just your seat lifts and bridging. So we're going to do 1 more of these. Now take note that I'm lifting my toes a little bit. Bring it down now, lifting my heels, lifting my toes. And then my heels. Do 2 more of these. Lift your toes, and then lift your heels. Lift your toes 1 more time, and then heels, then alternate heels. Then add a little body press, not much, just a little bit, to work on our proprioception. Those proprioceptors are little electrical ions that work around your body to help you find where you are in time and space. That's very important. That's the core connection that we're trying to accomplish during this session. Good. Pause with both heels on the ground, palms face forward. Then let's reach your left palm up. Reach, and then pull it back. Now you're right. Reach forward, and pull it back, and again, reach it forward. I call these angel arms because we're taking the arms through full range of motion. Then turn your thumbs up, reach out to the side, reach, and pull back. I'm going to ask you to lean a little bit to your side. 1 more time, reach, perfect. Now on a diagonal, take your left arm up, take your right arm down, palms face forward, arms come in, and we open up. Palms always end up coming together in the middle and open up to the side. You can add a little bit of a side bend here just because it feels so good. And it just feels very natural, doesn't it? Yes, I think it does. And again, reach, nice. And again, 1 more time, stopping the middle, palms facing here, opening your heart, take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale. Breathe in, exhale, push the arms forward like a pumping action and pull them back, easy. Do that again, exhale, pump it, 1, 2, 3, 4, pull back easy. I call these hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, call these flowy hundreds. And again, pump, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to exhale as you go forward. Let's go, breathe out, shh. Inhale, exhale, shh. Inhale. 1 more time, exhale. You should be able to feel your core working. Nice job. Heels of your hands on your chair. On the side, legs about hip width apart, and a nice separation between your legs. We're going to move into extension of your hip joint through some seated bridges. Roll your shoulders back and move your feet a little bit further forward. Breath in, shoulders back. Exhale, push your hips forward, knees forward, hips come up. And we come back and take a seat. Take a rest for a moment. Give those arms a rest. And then, same thing. Ready? Shoulders down and away from your ears. Push forward. Hips lift. And then we come back down. We have 2 more of these. Shake it out. 1 more time. As you exhale, you lift your hips. You feel the core connect. And you feel those upper body muscles, triceps, biceps, shoulders, affected as well. You're gonna do 1 more of these. Take a breath. And as you exhale, shift those knees forward, hips lift. Perfect. Coming back down to a seat. Great. Sitting at the edge of your feet, pulling both of your feet back towards you. We're going to get ready for some seat holds or seat lifts. Ready? Hold on to your chair, hinge forward, then come back. Give me an inhale, exhale forward. We have 1 more. Inhale, exhale forward. Beautiful. Now on this next one, exhale forward, hold, push yourself off your chair, hold the hands in front, pull those abs in deeply, breathe in and have a seat. Exhale, release, inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Breathe in, exhale, lift. We have 2 more, just hold. And then those of you who like to stay in your chair can. Breathe in, exhale forward. Hold. We're going to take it to a standing position. Our next one, you'll either join me or remain in your chair. Exhale here. Hold. Straighten those legs. Weight is evenly distributed between both sides of your body, right and left side, and stand nice and tall. Nice. From this position, little squats. If you're in your chair, you can join us by just doing a couple of more seat lifts. We're only doing 4. Down. 1 more. Now let's do the next one slow. Slow. Now stay tall. If you're in your chair, you lift 1 heel. If you're standing, you join me. This is just to feel a little bit of a comparison to what our body has to do to balance when we stand up. Now place your weight evenly distributed over both feet, palms face forward. If you're in your chair, let's go back to those flowy hundreds. Exhale, shh. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, shh. On that pumping action, you should feel a little bit of a core connection. Inhale 1 more time. Exhale, shh. Inhale, release. Nice job. Bring your feet a little closer together, not completely together. Glance behind you if you're standing. Have a seat back in your chair. Nice. Now sit back just a little bit further. We're going to move into a little bit of torso work here and roll the shoulders back. Now arms are going to be right here, whether you've placed your hand on top of your elbow and the other under, whatever works for you, and then shoulders down. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, pull your left shoulder back and twist. Notice how your left knee starts to pull back just a little bit as you do that, which is normal. Same thing on the right side. Twist, twist, and come back to your left side. Now I'm going to invite you to take a little challenge, up to you. So if we can extend those arms, we sometimes get a little bit more intensity. Thumbs up, palms face forward. Are you ready? Take a twist. Arms don't move, just your torso moves. A little bit different now, right? Now with this, you can probably feel your ability to be able to pull your shoulder blades back just a little bit. More. And one last one. Great. Nice job. Now let's take a wide stance. So now, widening those legs. Take your left arm right on the inside of your right knee. Let's aim towards your ankle and pull it back. We call this a Pilates saw. And come back, it's like we're soaring forward, reaching out. Now we can make this a little bit more challenging by straightening a leg. That's up to you. You can either straighten a leg or leave it where it was. Last one here, take a twist to your left side, hands on the inside of the thigh. Ready? And reach towards the ankle. Come up and come down. Exhaling every time you reach. Now remember, you can extend that leg if you'd like. That's an option. One more time. Beautiful. Come back to center. Lovely. Roll your shoulders back. Now take your left hand, make a gentle fist, and allow the elbow to be out to the side. We're going to pull your body across, the elbow follows, and come back. Exhale as you come through. Join me when you're ready. Let's go. Reach and come back, and again. Lovely. Now from here, add a knee lift. Exhale, lift the knee and twist. Exhale, just 3. And then we'll repeat this on the other side. This is working your core, really nice core connector. Release, same thing. Hand goes to your temple, sitting nice and tall. Let's start with just the torso. Twisting, coming back. Think of the shoulder blade on your left side, pulling across your body. When you're ready, add that knee. Here we go. Exhale, lift, and then lower. Adding that knee lift allows the lower abdominal muscles to engage as well. One more. Exhale, lift. Nice. Roll the shoulders back. Take your left arm to the ceiling and pull it back. Do it again. Left arm reaches, pull it back, and again, reach. Pull it back, and nice job. You ready? Lift it up. Lift, and then lower one more time, and then lift, and then lower. Let's alternate. You've got 1, 2, 3, keeping aware of our posture and alignment If this range of motion is not good for you, just take it forward and pull it back. So this is your option, right? Either way, you've got it. Nice job. Heels of your hands at the side of your chair. We're gonna take our band. Let's bring that band, tuck it, or I shouldn't say tuck, bring it under both feet. If you have a long band, what you would do is just tie that band right at the side of your leg. Sitting nice and tall, we want you to grab our ball here. Oh, excuse me, that comes next. So we're sitting here. What we're gonna do is sit nice and tall. My apologies, that is coming next. We're gonna keep ourselves more forward onto the chair. I want you to lift your knee up and feel the tension from the band having to stretch, giving you resistance to this front leg. That was 2. We've got 3, and pull it down. Exhale as you do. Exhale, lift. And then lower. Exhale, lift. And then lower. One more. Exhale, lift. Nice. And then lower. Can we do the other side? Same thing. Exhale, lift. Really think of those lower abdominal muscles. See if you can let go of your arms. Come back down. And again, exhale, lift. And then lower. One more. Exhale, lift. Nice job. Are you ready? Take your left leg, step it out to the side. Step and pull it in. Now your right side. And then out. Now let's stay on your left side 4 times, a little quicker. Out and in and out and in and out and in. Are we ready for the opposite side? Now your left leg goes out and in and out. 2 more of these. Perfect. Now watch my change. Lift your left knee, circle it around, and again, lift and circle. Perfect. 2 more of these. Nice leg circle lifts. I don't know about you, but I can feel that quadricep working. Release. Same thing on this other side. We ready? Out and in. Here we go. Goes out 4 times. Then we add the circle. 2 more. One last one. Are we ready? Here comes that right leg circle. Lift up. Lift and circle. 2 and 3. One more. Perfect. Nice job. Out and in. Just 2 times. Just 2 circles. Here we go. Lift and circle. Lift and circle. Core is engaged. Right side. Out and in. And in one more time. Take it out. So working the outside of your leg now. Are we ready? Now lift and circle. Lift around. Lift. One more circle. Beautiful. Nice job. Roll your shoulders back. Keeping this here, we're just going to take a reach, hinging forward, and pull back. Reach, palms up, thumbs up. Said that wrong. Thumbs up. Reaching forward. Pull it back, hinging forward. Exhale here. Inhale back. And again, exhale, reach. Nice job. Full body flow here. Reach. Now let's take both of those arms to your right side. Reach and pull side. And then reach. Now you can bend your elbows if that feels more comfortable. Pick up your pace a little bit. Out and side. Out and side. Out and side. Perfect. 2 more. Reach and pull. Now we're doing a lot of hip flexion here. So to compensate, or let's put it this way, work the other side of that muscle group, we're going to come to a pause right here. Remember that bridge we did before? We're going to do the same thing here. Heels of your hands at the side of your chairs. Roll your shoulders only. We're going to keep this band on. We can widen your legs just to the point that you feel tension. So you don't want it loose. See how my band is a little loose here? Just enough that it's tight, so that we gain the advantage of having the ability to engage your abductor muscles, your outer thighs. Heels of your hands here. Take a deep breath in. Feet walk forward a little bit. Exhale, lift your hips. Perfect. Now from here, can you lift your toes and open and close? Just 2. Nice job. Come back down. We're going to add a little bit of a bridge march. Are you ready? So we're going to take that up again. Lift up, hold. This time, lift your left heel, then your right heel. Perfect. This looks great. This is not so easy, right? One more. Have a seat. Now, that heel lift is the progression to the march. So if you choose to, we're going to go back to that position one more time. I'm going to invite you to join me on the heel lift, but if you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit and try to do a little bridge, what we call a low march. You can try that as well. I'll show you the first two. You join in when you're ready. We'll begin with the heel lift. Roll your shoulders back, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift your hips. Let's start with the heel lift on the left side, lower, then the right side. Now, lift up your left leg a little bit, a little march. One more each side. This is not so easy, is it, right? It's a nice challenge, isn't it? Remember, you could have kept your heels down, but push those hips up now. Ready? Come all the way back down. Now from here, are we ready? Bilateral abduction, meaning both legs at the same time. So ready, we're gonna go out and in and out. Notice I have to move my body a little bit. Hold onto that chair. Perfect. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. Alternate left. Now keep your feet together. Watch my change. Drop one knee. Make sure you're rolling over to the outside edge of your foot, relaxing your ankle. This leg stays still. And in, this is called a clam. So good for the rotators of your gluteus maximus or your butt. One more time, get ready to do the other side. We're gonna finish this segment with this right here. So 4 times, remember, you're rolling over the ankle. Now, if it feels more comfortable for you to take your feet out a little bit, feel free to do that as well. But take this not too quickly. I like to really emphasize that rotation of your hip. One more here. Beautiful. Now it's time for the ball. Yes. So we remove this from our feet and we put it away. And we take our ball and we place it behind our back. Now this means you'll have to scoot back a little bit more in your chair. Hold it here, legs about hip width apart, grab the back of your chair, and then roll the shoulders out. Notice how my palms are facing forward. If you want to continue to hold on the chair, and if your chair is a little wider, it might be easier. For me, I'm just gonna turn my palms out. The ball is there, and I should feel a little bit uneasy, right? It feels good because I have something to press against, but it's not stable. The ball is an unstable surface, which therefore engages the core without you having even to think about it. So here we go. We're gonna take an openness of your heart, just look towards the ceiling, pull those shoulders down and come back. Let's add some breath to this. Breathe in as you lift your heart, then exhale as you return back to where you are, just 4 of these. This is active back extension, so important. Inhale, lift, nice. Exhale, we have just 1 more to go. Are you ready? Take a deep breath in. Inhale, lift. Perfect. Hands on either side of your chair, keeping your hips on the chair. Here we go, shift side, side, coming back. Try not to let the hips come up. They want to, only go as far as you can, keeping the hips level. A little faster, you're gonna go left and center, and right and center, and left. You just feel your rib cage moving. We did a little bit of this in the warm-up, but now with the ball, we can really emphasize on keeping our posture a little bit more erect with something to press against. 2 more each way. Nice. 1 more. Great. Moving into our seated mermaid. Take the ball from behind your back, put the ball between your knees, and it's above your knee joint. So for the seated mermaid, take your left arm, reach overhead, stretch. Take your right arm and reach it across your body. Maybe hold onto your thigh if you'd like, or not, and stretch. I'm emphasizing on squeezing the ball and keeping my left hip down. Nice. Then that arm comes down. As it comes down, I look over my right shoulder. I get a little twist and I come back, and now I do the same thing on the other side. Hand goes to the side. Right arm goes over my head. I'm gonna reach if I can. If not, just hold on to here. Just hold. Look over your left shoulder. Bring it down. Same thing 1 more time. You ready? Left arm comes up and over. Stretch and reach. I'm sinking into that left hip, reaching the right arm if that feels comfortable. It helps me press my hip down as well. Then arm comes down as I'm looking over my right shoulder, and I come back. Reach. Stretch. Stretch. Perfect. Look over the shoulder. Then bring it down. It's a really feel-good stretch because it gets us to work not just laterally side to side, but also diagonally. So it works our body in all three planes of motion. Keeping the ball between your knees, scoot to the forward part of your hips, working on the back of your arms. So let's start by keeping our hips level on the chair. Deep press your shoulders, push them down, right? And now bend your elbows and lean back. Now as you exhale, straighten the elbows and come up till they're very straight. And again, bend your elbows and come up. Nice job. 2 more. Go back. And push up, push. Now let's try to make this a little harder. You can leave it exactly as we just did it, especially if you're just beginning with us. But if you've had some experience with us and you feel you have that upper body strength to support you, this is a little bit more challenging in the bridge. What we're gonna do is lift your hips up and walk our feet forward and push down. Now you can just hold this and then come right back down because that does isometrically contract your triceps. But if I add a little bit of a bend of my elbow and drop my butt down and I push up, whoa, this is not so easy, is it? But it's a really nice exercise for your back of your arms, while at the same time the ball between your knees, you're pressing it. That's engaging your core. So a lot of things we're doing here, a few things together. That's about the great thing about Pilates. We do multiple things in one exercise. Last one, which allows us to work your brain as well as your body. So important. Roll the shoulders. Perfect. Nice job. Now from here, we're going to sit into our chair a little bit further. We're going to lean back, lift both legs a little bit. Notice just a teeny bit. Exhale. Let your feet come off the ground. You feel that core work, right? Now just lift your heels, hinge forward. And one more time, lift those heels. Perfect. Nice. Are we ready? Here we go. Lift both legs, lift and lower. Phew. Our goal, just watch me, is to get to here, but not today. Unless you have done this before and that you want to do it that way. Just a little move. You ready? Exhale. Lift. Now, if this is too hard, what are you doing? You're lifting your heels up and down. Exhaling. Now, lift the legs. Perfect. Roll those shoulders back after every time because your shoulders tend to come forward. Roll the shoulders back and lift. We have 2 more. We can do this. Remember, you can always opt to do just the heel lift. And we have 1 more. Last one. Perfect. Now, scooting forward. Sit to stand. You can just hold and sit right back down and remain seated. So we come forward, balls between our knees, hold, squeeze that ball 3 times. 1, release, and then 2 and release. 1 more, 3 and release. Find your chair, have a seat. This next one takes us to standing, otherwise you sit right back down. Shoulders back, take a breath in, exhale, hinge forward. Ready, hold. Now stand up tall, bring your feet, just your feet a little closer together so you really can feel that ball. Make sure that ball is above the knee joint. Beautiful. So left arm comes up and down, challenging the torso. Right arm up. And torso, left arm up. Bend your elbow here, hold. Reach up. Bend the elbow and then twist. Come back center. Twist again. Beautiful. Now arms come down. Flow the arm up. Reach it up. And then flow it down. This movement that we're doing with the arms is challenging the core because your bottom half of your body is staying still. But the upper part of the body, come down. Lift, palm is up this time. Float it down, palm up again. Reach. Can we keep the palms up? Reach the arms forward and back. Turn to your right and reach. And come back, turn to your left. Reach. And pull it back to me, please. Reach. And come back. Left arm down, right arm up. And pull. And pull. And pull. Challenging your balance. Make sure the weight stays even on all 4 corners of your feet. Those of you that chose to remain seated, I hope you're joining us with these arm movements. Nice. Pilates inspired. This is inspired by what we call standing Pilates. So we're moving just like we do in life, right? Arms in front, cross, and reach out. 1 more, arms in and out. great. Arms come down, perfect. We're ready to have a seat. Look behind you, have your seat. Remove the ball from between your legs, place it out of your way, grab some water. Great job. We still have a little bit of a cool down to do, so we're not done yet. Take another drink, take as much as you need. And from here, let's just take the arms and flow them up. Here we go. Reach forward and out. Music will probably be coming to an end. We're gonna just continue to move a little bit here. Beautiful. One more time. Here out, legs out, reach wide. Here and at a diagonal. Bring your fingertips towards one another and open and close, and then open and close. One more, open and close. Hands on your chair, tap in and out, beautiful. One more. Great job. Come back in. Feet are in a little bit of a wide position. Seated mermaid. So with the seated mermaid, remember what we did is we stretched over to one side and reached to the other side. Then we looked over that left shoulder, come around, and then we do the same thing on this side, right? We're stretching over, looking over that other side, and letting it come back down, and taking one last deep breath. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come to your heart center. I think we should do one more, don't you? One more, lift. Hands come to heart center. Breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Release your arms, hands on either side. Place your hands around your belly. Take a breath in, feel everything expand right here. Place the other hand at your heart. Exhale. You should feel all of the activity primarily here. Inhale. So watch me. I'm going to show incorrectly. Exhale. Inhale. So I do this. We want it to come from here. So inhale into your hand, lower hand. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. That's focusing on 360 diaphragmatic breathing, 360 around your torso, which is so healthy and good for your whole body and your whole system. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's always a pleasure to give you some inspiration in movement. This was Pilates inspired. I hope you enjoyed this. This helped your balance and your flexibility, as well as your proprioception, allowing you to be better at everything that you do in life and more. Until next time, thank you so much. My name is June.